Happy Friday. As I take this trip back, guys, good morning, happy Friday. I'm going to take you guys along with me. I came to pick up one of my favorite cars, the Navigator. They are so nice. Them drive like, ooh, beautiful. It's like this car is like a living room. It's like if you're in your living room. Oh, okay. I love it. I want to talk to you guys. This is for all my drivers, okay? But it's not going to only relate. Oh, what I got to say is not only going to relate to driving. Okay, guys? What? Hold on a second. I'm getting a message. That's amazing. Like, things really do happen. Anyway, good morning, happy Friday, guys. I'm just trying to get situated. This is perfect example. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see where I am. It's my beautiful pickup this morning in Long Island. I'm gonna bring you guys along, but let me just say this. Last night, as I was driving home, now the window is fogging up a little bit. I gotta figure out how to defog this car a little bit. Okay, there you go. Oh, ladies, that's what I want to say. We have to learn how to, and ladies and gentlemen, I should say, but you know the roles that are assigned to us, we got to throw them out, okay? We got to throw them out and start from scratch. Learn everything we learned in our childhood. We gotta learn different things, because I felt like we were lied to. These little roles that was assigned to us, and we think we gotta abide by them, is a lie. Come construction, boy. Okay? They got a lot of money just to stand there and do that. They do. Why my window's fogging up, man? Okay, I think I better put on some heat. Thank you. I love to see when the lady, that's a perfect example. So the lady is doing it, right? Back in the days, they would never hire ladies to do construction stuff. And as a matter of fact, that's all the roles they will let them have, is perhaps standing there and do the flags. But now you see ladies like in different roles doing construction, Con Edison, on the buildings, doing all type of things. So I'm from the era where ladies, like a damsel in distress, certain roles were assigned to you. You couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. So it's like you was basically helpless. You have the roles of cooking, cleaning. Some women never even leave the house to go and work. But I love it these days because it's like a balance, you know? You can learn and do whatever you want to do, okay? And some women in those roles, non-traditional roles, are even better than some of the men that do the job. So like, you can't like limit yourself. Before, we didn't have woman pilots. Shout out to my friend that is looking into her pilotship now. Not gonna call her name, but I love it, you know what I'm saying? So the reason why I brought this subject up is because the damsel in distress, the roles, right? Some woman, and I'll talk about the men too, but I'm talking about the woman because I am a woman. You, like, say you have a car, which is what happened to me yesterday. I saw, it just so happened that exactly when I got home, my car started to overheat. But this time, as opposed to the other times in my life when I had my husband, I would depend on him to do it. You understand me? But this time now in this role, a year now single, I had no choice. I had to figure it out myself. So when I see my car smoking, I didn't have to panic this time. I had the anti-freeze. I know how to put the coolant in my car. I knew that's what I had to do. You know what I mean? So I just opened the hood of my trunk, and I knew exactly where to pour the liquid, the coolant in the coolant space. I checked my oil, and I didn't have to panic. So I felt good. I felt strong, you know. So for all my women out there that drive, I want to tell you, you know, get under those hoods, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You just empower yourself, and I love it. It's a good feeling to be empowered. You don't got, no longer do you have to be your great-great-great-grandmother. You understand me? You empower these little girls out here and let them know, yes, you can do anything you want to do. I don't necessarily say I like the non-gender thing. I don't like it, like how they tell the little boys and girls that you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I don't like that part of it, but I like the freedom of, as far as career and roles go, I like that. They could do whatever they want to do. They could dream big, you know what I mean? I like that aspect of it, you know? And if you guys could add, please do. But I just really felt really empowered yesterday by that. You know, I didn't have to depend on, I didn't have to get panicked and say, oh my God, where's the man? I need a man, you know, like, I didn't have to do that. And I really do feel like if you drive, if you're a woman and you drive, I really feel like you should empower yourself. Go to the store. Just like men, some men don't like Victoria's Secret. I do not like Home Depot. And I do not like AutoZone, okay? But now I go in there because I have to go in there and get my stuff. So when I'm purchasing my oil, I know to get the synthetic oil. For my car, I know exactly, I need new windshield wiper. I don't have to let a man do it. I know how to do it now, you know what I mean? So, and that's just, it might be little to you, but it's empowering as well, you know? It's very, very empowering. Where am I? Why am I here? This looks strange to me. I'm not familiar with this part of Long Island, but this looks like a parking lot, but I guess this is the direction that the navigational system took me to. But you know, and so as far as men, I'm not saying if this doesn't apply to you, please just empty it out of your brains. But some men, because of the roles that was assigned to us, like growing up, especially like if you're in the 60s and 70s, like if you grew up with this mentality that women have to cook for you and clean for you and do everything for you like a slave, God forbid, like a lot of men, their wife die and they don't even know how to do anything because they just refuse to take that role. They never washed for themselves. They never did anything, you know. And you have to help yourself. I don't care if you're a man or you are a woman. So basically, that's, you know, that's what I came to talk to you guys about as we're talking about domestic violence this month. You know, to be empowered. To be empowered and not to feel like a damsel in distress. And if you're a male, sometimes you have to take on those roles. You know, you have some people that never live by themselves as an adult. They cannot live by themselves. They don't know how. Listen, okay, so if you're a man, and I'm going to say this role could be for a woman too, and you never wash clothes in your life, learn. You go to YouTube and you learn whatever you want to learn. And if you don't want to and you have the money, take your clothes to the laundromat and pay them to do it. You got ways to survive out here. Just survive. I'm definitely not going to make this too long, but I just thought about that. Like I told you, the whole month of October, I really would like to just naturally talk about just things. Everybody, like I said, have a book inside of them, and it's like just stuff that somebody needs to hear. You know what I mean? Everybody don't know everything. You might be looking at this video and say, man, this is so easy, I know this. But there's somebody that don't know it because they've been conditioned, okay? we've been conditioned, especially if you're like older. So one of the things about the newer generation that I do like is that they take more chances. You know what I mean? They're not into these roles. And that's why it's good to sit and talk to the different generations. You know, the grandpa talk to the grandchildren, and you know, you learn from each other. Just because you're older don't mean you know everything. And Jonathan said that to me the other day, and I was like, Jonathan, you're talking to the wrong person, because I actually like talking to the young people, to hear what they have on their minds. You know what I mean? To listen, because you might be the only person that they have to come to talk to about stuff, you know. And we don't know everything. Let me turn this thing down. Sorry guys, that's annoying. Yeah, so, and you know, like taking your car to the car wash, and when you go to the mechanic, how to shop around, you know, shop around for different mechanic. Don't just take the first price that you get. Shop around, ladies, because when you go to these mechanics, you know, they want to just give you a price because they think you're a female. But when you go in the hood with them and you say, oh no, that's not right, you know, oh no, I got oil in there, I don't need an oil change, the oil is pretty clean. These are the things you need to know. You might not want to do it, you might want to depend on your husband, but while your husband is checking on that car, go in the hood with him. Your boyfriend is checking the car, go in the hood with him and look, okay? And learn. Change a tire, why don't you? You understand what I'm saying? You can learn whatever you want to learn out here. You could even go to YouTube and learn it. So there's no excuses these days, you know? And for the men, like as I talk about, I don't like AutoZone. Go in Victoria's Secret and pick up a panty. You take off enough panty. Go in Victoria's Secret and purchase underwear for your wife. She'll probably be surprised because you never did that in your life. You know what I mean? It's okay to touch a panty. You touch it every other day. You feel me? Come on. So we just got to get better, guys. We got to get better. You got to look into yourself. You know what I mean? And relearn. Once you're an adult, you got to relearn things. Upgrade yourself. You know, invest in yourself. It's going to be the best investment. When you don't, I encourage all the ladies, whether you're old, young, boys or girls, I encourage you guys to just be independent. Not independent to the fact that if you have a husband, you or a wife, you abandon them or you neglect them, but to just be strong in your own strength as well, and know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Put the puzzle together so you guys enhance each other's life, period. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, guys. Just depending on people. It's a lot of pressure. So at the end of the day, what happens if your person go away? What you gonna do? You have to know how to manage as well. If your wife goes away for a vacation or a business trip, what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat out every day? Why you don't go in the kitchen and learn how to do something? Learn how to make rice. It's so easy, you know. Cook together as a family. If you're the wife, teach him how to do it. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like, maybe he never learned. His mother had him so dependent that he don't know how to do nothing. Now, no, you're not his mother, but for being loving and nurturing, why don't you guys cook together? Basically, you're tricking him how to cook. He might like it. You know what I mean? Just a little tip, guys. This area is beautiful, but there's a lot of fog in New York today. It's very, very foggy. But I just like, this is so serene and peaceful, this trip. You know, you get a lot of time to think, to get your thoughts together. When you're alone, you need alone time, you know? Develop yourself, guys. All I can say is, like, if you don't like, you got to learn something new. If you don't like to read a book. Take your time. You don't always have to be on videos or the TV. I don't even watch TV no more. But read, upgrade yourself. You know, you always, from your brain cells is alive, you should always be learning something new, new skills. There's no excuse these days. No excuse at all. There's too much information. This is like the information highway. Basically, let your finger do the walking. I have cars behind me that want to get by, but oh, this is 25 miles. Like, you know those roles I was telling you guys about? So I drive for a living now. I'm coming from a hairstylist hat, blogger hat, media hat. I have many hats that I love. But one thing I'm excited and want to do now, you know the trailer tractor that brings the car? I want to see how I could do that. I kind of like love the power. I love it. It's one lady. As a matter of fact, this morning the gentleman that drove me over here, the Uber driver, he told me that they're looking for women to do that role. And I want to go see, now that I'm working with the dealership, I want to go see how I could get in that role. One thing with me, I'm real inquisitive. Whatever I want, I go for it. So that's my next goal, guys. Who knew? I want to be driving that big old trailer tractor, like the ones with the cars on it. I don't even know what you call it, but go pick up the cars wherever. Long distance driving on the road, or truck driver, okay? Making that moolah. So that's my thoughts today, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the ride. I hope something touched you guys today. I actually love these long drives. But what I'm saying to you guys is that it's always roles. And guess what? Don't be scared to take them. Okay? Don't be scared to take. This is the pumpkin plants. Man. Things that you think you will never do, you'll be surprised. You know, you get like download in your system. And I don't know why. I never thought about being a big old truck driver, but I know I like to drive. But that's my next goal. I'm going to see. If you could see it, you could touch it, you could be it. Okay? I want to go play with the guys. I want to go play with the guys and show them that they don't know it all. Let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. This is perfect. This gentleman, I don't know his name, so I call him sir, right? I guess some people don't like to say sir. You know why they don't like to say sir? Let me tell you guys the truth. Because they feel old. But I wasn't saying it to him because of just like roles and like traditions, you know? So I called him sir. Some people take that like slavery as well, you know, but whatever. Like, it's just a manners thing, right? I didn't know his name, so I call him sir. Anyway, he said, don't sir me. So I came back with him when he said to me, he called me babe, and I said, don't babe me. And he came to me and he told me, he was like, whoa. He said, you're shady. I said, shady just like you. And I, just like he was joking around, I was joking around too. He like came to me at the end of the day, he was like, I respect that. You know why? Because I rebutted him. Yeah. Because you don't got to always be so serious and disgusting about stuff in life. Just live your life, man. Life, you don't see what's going on right now with Corona and everything. Like, life is short. Just like have fun and be grateful for what you got. So he hugged me at the end of the day. He said he thought it was pretty funny. He didn't know I was like that. I said, listen, you made the old Sharon come out just a little bit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? All that. I had to give him the Christian righteousness, you know? A little righteous anger if you want to look at it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said, listen, I didn't come at you like that, but because you came at me like that, I wanted to show you your own shadiness. That just because you think I got my Christian hat on, you want to be, you know, always talking. It wasn't the first time that he talked down to me, but yesterday I just wanted to bring it together just a little bit, you know? I said, don't. He hugged me at the end of the day. It was all love, you feel me? Yeah, man, because a lot of times that's in those roles, you got a lot of macho men, you know, they feel like they call themselves alpha man. They feel like women are like underneath them foot bottom. Men are underneath nobody foot bottom. You understand? And I don't want to be a man too, but I don't want to be a damsel in distress. Okay? I'm not in distress. I can help myself very well in these streets. Okay? Guys, Thank you. I got to go now. Like, share, make sure you comment. If something touched you, or if you didn't like something, let me hear what you got to say. What's on your mind? It's all about a discussion and trying to get better with self, guys. All right? Have a great day. Thank you.